Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. Got a good story out of the hedge for you. It's entitled Stocks Spike on Report ECB to Slow Hikes After February. Now everybody's been waiting for the ECB and the Federal Reserve to slow their hikes, right? Because the pain is getting too much to bear, right? Economic activity is slowing down and everybody's just waiting, right? So it says right here, US stocks spiked with SPOOs rising above both the closely watched 200-day moving average and the descending channel resistance level after Bloomberg reported that, echoing the Fed, the ECB is also starting to consider a slower pace of interest rate hikes than President Christine Lagarde indicated in December, citing officials with knowledge of their discussions, as the report notes. You know what's really interesting about all this? Think about it. These news anchors and groups, they own stocks. They know that if they can get you to believe, the retail investor, and even institutional investors, to believe that the Federal Reserve or the ECB, or both of them in this case, are about to do something, that you will do something in reaction to that. I'm trying to pick my words very carefully. Think about this power. Think about this authority. When you have the ear of the world and you come out and you say, yeah, you know, Christine Lagarde said something different, but we feel based off of this and this. And they sort of pull a rabbit out of a hat, something out of their tail. I mean, honestly, think about it. They know that a flurry of activity will go on, especially when you understand what's going on with algorithm trading, algo trading, and how computers and AI are listening to every word they say on the news, and then they start to buy or sell securities based on that information. Really interesting type of manipulation out there. It says right here, while the report notes that the 50 basis point hike in February remains likely, the prospect of a smaller 25% increase all at the following meeting in March is gaining support, the officials said. And although the sources were quick to add that any slowdown in monetary tightening shouldn't be viewed as the ECB going soft on its mandate, and that no decisions have been taken, and that policymakers may still deliver the half-point move for the March meeting that Lagarde penciled in on December 15th. So she already told you what she's going to do, right? But hey, let's try and change the narrative. The market immediately read between the lines, and realizing that the global tightening wave is almost over, immediately sent expectations for an ECB March rate hike tumbling. Now, it caused stocks to spike. Think about this, guys. There are the people I've talked to you about right now at Davos that are telling you recession's coming in 2023. It's most likely. All the other pros, billionaires, are saying you're going to see a recession officially announced in 2023. I believe we're still there. Now think about this. You have insiders selling. They're getting rid of their stocks. They're getting out. They want to get out before you get out, right? I don't own blue chip stocks. I don't own tech stocks. I don't own any of that. I own resource stocks because I see natural resources exploding in value regardless of something that happens in the stock market. Just personally, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But because I see all these geopolitical threats, right? And I see the move and the narrative being pushed to green energy. And then I see, you know, what's going on with monetary metals and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I invested in those stocks, right? Can they go down? Absolutely, they can go down. During a liquidation event, all bets are off. But now think about it. As these elites are getting out of their tech stocks, as they're getting out of their index funds, as they're getting out of all this stuff, they want to find any way to exit properly, which they want to add liquidity. How's the easiest way to add liquidity? Literally push hopium up the tailpipes of the American and the European people so that they run out and they go buy up these stocks, or these algorithms buy up these stocks with your pension fund money. To me, that would be an interesting plan, wouldn't it? Because then all of a sudden there's this flurry of activity and they could sell into strength rather than sell into weakness, which only causes prices to go down and exposes what they're doing. You see, every time the news hits that another billionaire has sold a bunch of his stock, it makes you think, well, is it a tax event that they're doing it for? Are they doing it to leverage their accounts so they could buy options or warrants that they had in the past when they started the company? Or is it because they do not have faith in what's going on in the system as a whole? Right now, you have companies, for everyone from tech to real estate, is laying off people. And you don't have to be a brainiac to understand, or a financial whiz kid to understand, that the more people that get laid off and don't have a job, that's less money going into the real economy. So over time, until we see these stories of layoffs, mass layoffs ending or slowing down, we're going to have a harder road moving forward in our economy. So that's what I want people to understand. So am I telling you to go run out and take all your money out of your bank? No. Am I telling you to go out and sell all your stocks? No. Am I telling you to, I'm not telling you anything. This isn't financial advice. What I'm telling you though, is to be cognizant of what's going on around you and don't believe the narrative. Literally, this story is all about narrative. Christine Lagarde said something. These are the increases we're gonna do. And they're going, oh, you know what though? We think things are coming around. It's gonna get better. And watching those stocks pop and then they drop again. They pop, try and get them to pop. I have a weird feeling that that is what's going on in the background. Now, I could be wrong. This is a dude with a bro in a dream. But I don't think I am. All right, guys, that being said, I thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of your support for this channel. I could not have done any of this without you. Literally, all I'm doing is standing here drinking coffee in front of you. All right, guys, that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.